Hello, everybody, and welcome to Vespors Retro Reviews. I'm Ramsis.
And I'm the Vespor.
And we're here for another NES co-op gameplay. This is going to be a multi-episode Let's Play with Vespor and Ramsis. We know you guys loved our Legend of Zelda, and boy, we had fun doing it. So what's the next game we're going to bring you? River City Ransom, the very famous, iconic cult favorite, because this game was not a success when it was originally released in January of 1990 in North American markets by American Technos. Of course, this is a very Japanese-based game. When it was ported over to North American markets, it was very strange. A lot of stuff didn't make sense, but it's part of the Kunio-kun series that was in the vein of Renegade, Super Dodgeball, all these games that had these weird chibi-looking characters, like they had the big heads and the small bodies, and they marched around. These were all the games in the Kunio-kun series made by Technos. And when River City Ransom was ported over, people didn't know what to expect, but over time, this has become very popular because it has role-play-like aspects. You can level up your character. You have a storyline to it. There's fighting that you can improve, and you can learn moves. So it's kind of like Double Dragon with the role-playing aspects. Like a lot of the games that were in this vein made by Technos, they became River City games because they were all in this style of your side-scrolling with similar-looking characters. So, Vespor, have you heard of River City Ransom before we're playing this here?
Oh, yes, I actually have. I remember renting this way back in the day. I never beat it because I had no idea what was going on, and you couldn't really find a walkthrough of this in Nintendo Power.
No, that's true. There really wasn't much to help you. It was one of those, okay, there's food all over the place. What do I do? Okay, I'm in a store now, and where do I go? I'm beating up the same people over and over. What is going on? Why am I losing so badly? I'm able to beat the bad guys in the first stage, but in the third stage, they're all whipping me. There is a little bit of learning, but it's not really spelled out. Unfortunately, even with the instructions that tell you can buy things and how the moves work, you don't realize certain things do certain stuff, and you have to go to certain places to get certain power-ups. So that's why Vespor and myself are going to show you exactly how to beat this game, what the power-ups do, how everything works, how the game plays. Even though it's been a long time since I played it, I am very familiar with the series now. Vespor never beat it? Well, we're going to take care of that. Vespor, you are finally going to beat River City Ransom during this long play.
Well, all I remember is this is going to be a tedious game because you had to earn money to buy books to get moves and food to level up stats. And with two of us, this means it's going to take twice as long.
That's right. So expect a lot of episodes here. So what is River City Ransom about? Your high school sweetheart is kidnapped by a villain called Slick. And you'll see the story in a few moments when we push start here. So that's all we know. Slick, oh, haha, I kidnapped your girlfriend. Now, what are you going to do? And now, pretty much, we're going around beating up every single person we come up next to in this whole entire city of River City. And the bosses get harder and the thugs get harder. And it's like, oh, no, what do I do? You got to keep leveling up, leveling up, leveling up. How do you do that? You keep beating up the guys to get money. And then you take the money, go back to the store, beat up more guys, get the money, go back to the store. So yes, it is one of those games over and over again. But there is sort of progression. You got to do the right things at the right time. You got to power up enough to beat some of the bosses. You got to do it in the right motion. So it is a little cryptic. It's not one of those just keep going through every screen. You got to know where to go and when to meet certain ones and how many times to keep doing it and what to buy. That is the cryptic part of this game. So the characters' names are Alex and Ryan. Very generic. In this game, very Americanized. So in this game, it's supposed to be best friends teaming up. In the original game, and you know Japanese stories always have a deeper meaning to it. So it's two rivals are teaming up to go after the big bad. And it's Kunio and Riki. That's the two heroes. We're now Alex and Ryan. So there you go. You see the difference. And it's very Japanese-based in the original. And it's the Japanese school theme. Here it's just generic guys, high school, let's go beat everybody up. Wow, I'm going to get you. So how's that for American localization? They think that little of us that we can't handle a deep story like this here.
They just know we want to play Double Dragon, basically, is what this is.
Yes, and made by Technos also. So they are allowed actually to do that. Technos had a lot to do with Double Dragon, and they have a lot to do with this game. So very similar. This is ported all over the place. Did you know there was actually a remake on the Game Boy Advance, Vespor, in 2004?
No, I didn't.
And I've done a lot of Game Boy Advance games on my Ramsis Retro Longplays channel. I think old school NES 1990, that fits that sweet spot. This is going to be the game that everyone rented from Blockbuster or whatever local video store they had at that time. River City Ransom, wow. And then over the weekend, they're like, well, I can't beat it. I don't know what to buy. I don't know what to do. Well, that's why you came here, folks. We're going to take care of all your problems. Thank you for joining us for River City Ransom. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to show you this game. But before we start, there is something I have to remind you. We have 2 channels we want you to join us on here on Vespors Retro Reviews. Of course, we want you to join us on this channel. We are going to do a full gameplay of this, however long it takes. We're not going to do it all in one shot. We're going to take our sweet time as we like to do in our long plays. So sit back, relax. But if you don't want to miss an episode, there's something you have to do, Vespor. What do they have to do so they don't miss an episode of us playing River City Ransom together?
Well, what's the other channel first? You said there's 2 channels.
Yes, that'd be Ramsis Retro Longplays, where I play retro long games of all types from the 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s, and I do it all in long play format and explain everything, whether it's the NES, computers, Game Boy Advance. I do a lot of Super Nintendo stuff.
Now that we've got that out of the way, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and
ring that bell, and especially if you're going to be watching this, bookmark us, save us, keep note of us, but definitely ring that bell. You want that notice when the next episode of River City Ransom on the NES comes available. Yes, that's right. You don't want to miss it. All right. I think we talked enough. We gave you a little history. All right, so what do we have to do? We have 1-player mode, and that would be Alex, but we want to use Alex and Ryan, so you got to go to 2-player. Both of our controllers are plugged in here to the NES, so Vesper's going to be the white shirt, blue pants, and Ramses is going to be the blue shirt, white pants. You got to love the palette swaps, limited on colors.
And you also have a little shiny hair, too.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
You must use mousse or something.
I got the grease in my hair. Yeah, that's very cool. All right, first start. So what options do we get? Message speed. Now, if you played the game before, you're going to want fast. We're doing normal because we know you guys want to read the funny messages on it, and we want to see what they say and explain it to you. Skill level, we're going to do novice. I never once said we are pros at this game. We want to have a fun playthrough with you guys, so we're going to do normal message speed and novice skill level, and you're going to get the full experience by us doing that. But it is cool in a game like this that they do give you the option. Oh, I want it to be more advanced. I'm so good at this game. Well, that's cool. They give you the option. That's not us. We're going to play on novice.
It's actually novice.
I hold your city captive and Ryan's girlfriend hostage. With my gangs and students and evil bosses, nobody can stop me now. Meet my demands or else. P.S. Alex and Ryan, if you interfere, you'll be in for the fight of your lives. Slick. There you go. That is the whole story of the game. You kidnapped your girl, leave me alone, or you'll be in trouble.
Actually, the whole story of the game is you calling it novice when it's actually novice.
Alright, so that's the title screen, which is funny because usually games start with the title screen, right?
Yeah, this is actually totally different than the rest.
Alright, here we are. Crosstown High, the generic dude. So that's who we're going to fight first. You push both buttons to jump, 1 button does kick, 1 button does punch, and that's the whole game here.
Yeah, and you're going to find that the best weapon you begin with is this thing.
The stick. And we think it's a stick, I don't know.
Well, it's like a 2x4. I think we're Hacksaw Jim Dugging it. But here's the best part about the stick. It is much definitely a great reaching weapon. And you can throw the things.
Now you have to pick up the money. Oh boy, they're just playing tough to get. There we go. Now you have to pick up the money because you're going to be spending that later. Remember I mentioned there's some like leveling up aspects to the game? Yes, that's why you need this money. And we try to keep it even. It is based on whoever picks up the money. So that's where this gets complicated. If one of us starts picking up more money than the other, oh, he's playing dead here. If one of them picks up more money than the other, we have to wait because we have to both be on even playing field here.
And here's how you can tell. You just push select, and there you go.
So Vesper's ahead by 50 cents.
Which means that's 1 coin.
So now you go east, and now we're in Sticksville.
Hey, you can pick that up, but it's kind of worthless.
Now it looks like there's no villains here. That happens. It's randomly generated. So we're going to go east and then come back because you do have to beat up the ones here to probably get money. Alright, so we'll go up and come back down.
Absolutely.
So, alright, this is the mall. We're
a lot of respawning.
Alright, here we go. Frat guys. Alright, so we got the frat guys.
Oh, he's got a chain.
Yeah, he threw the chain. And the enemies can hit each other, which is
and we can hit each other.
But we can hit each other too, so we gotta be careful.
Go ahead and get this.
Alright, so I'm gonna throw this away, and let's go for the chain. There we go.
Need some money.
Oh, I'm not gonna have the chain because he,
I love that they have pink shirts.
Yes, pink. Mama! And they say funny things. We haven't really been noticing that. We should mention that. They say funny, like, little,
things at the bottom?
Yeah, so...
And you can also hit each other, folks. You gotta be careful with this. It's one of those games.
Yes.
There you go. I'll get one. You grab that one.
Oops. And you block automatically. If you push punch at the same time that he's hitting you, you will have Mama! Then I push select again, Vesper. So we're up to... We need a little more money. We might buy the upgrades right away and then come back for the food.
Yeah, we'll come up and we'll get the books because you see, we'll show you what we're talking about in a moment. Go on out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so
let's go ahead. We need 26, so let's just go ahead and...
Yeah, let me get out of the way. There we go.
They
They're
try
following me. Yeah, there we go.
And then we'll get some, cause the magic food.
There we go. Alright, so now you need.
I need the rest of it.
So that's another thing. You gotta keep track, like who's doing better, who has more money. Yeah, we gotta keep track of all that.
Give me my stick back. And you eventually can find weapon books for sticks and stuff, so. And you can throw the weapons, as you've seen, but it's...
Alright, so alright, we're pretty even now. We need about $27 to get some of the items here, so yeah. It's very important that you do the power-up. You cannot beat this game without powering up properly. You can't.
Because you can't hurt them.
You will not do any damage to the bosses if you do not power up properly.
Alright, let's go see how much the books.
Alright, yeah, let's go to the bookstore and see what we got.
And then we come back.
So these are food stores. We'll show you that in a bit.
If you've ever played Final Fantasy, folks, this is Final Fantasy, basically. Go and level up.
Yeah, now go to the town and buy stuff. So here's Grotto Bookstore, and she said, how may I help you? So that's what we want. I can't afford it by 50 cents.
But let's see what it does. I'm going to go ahead.
Yeah, so stone hands is important. That's very good for... This is what you would like. Alright, that's it. Now now I have to leave. I can't afford anything, unfortunately.
Because you are literally 15 cents short.
Alright, so I'm going to leave. So now, Vesta, go to the options. Push start here. Now go to belongings. So he has stone hands. Alright, so read it. Now let's see what it says when you use it. Alex read the book. Acquired a technique called stone hand. So now you keep that in your inventory. Exit. And now he knows stone hand. So let's see what it does. Let's go back to the town to the left here and see what it does.
I'm going to throw my rock away. Or not rock, my stick.
Yeah, he's got to use the stone
By the way,
hand.
you do get rocks in here. And you can throw them
we'll show you that soon.
So let's see what
So let's see which gang do we got. None. So we have to go back up and come back.
Wait, they might come in here.
No, it would say on the bottom if there's any gangs.
Oh, okay.
That's another. You gotta look at the text.
There we go.
Yeah.
He kicked you in the jimmy. Watch this. Ugh. Oh, you see that?
Oh, look, you can do multiple punches. That's cool. Alright, let me get the coin here. Alright, let's go back. I'll get it. Actually, no, let's...
Whoa.
Let's get on the way. You can jump on the wall, which is cool, and then do this. Like a sneak attack like that.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, you just beat me.
Ryan has lost all of his power, so I'm about ready to lose all my power. So, be very careful. And he'll be back once I get to the next screen, and I might just go there to get away, because they are going to kill me.
I throw it? Nope, you throw it on top of it. But see how much better that technique is now? He multi-punches. Alright, so go back up, and let's see if I'm back.
There you go.
Alright, I'm back,
Full
so
health.
push select. But I lost the money, so now we gotta do it all over again.
Yep. It's one of those games. He got full health, so... Oh, get away from me. Oh, wow, he gave himself his own brass knuckles. I'll just let you take all the money. That way you can get it faster. Oh, God, that means that you have to run away. Oh, my God. This is going to be one hell of a game.
Oh, wow, look at that clip thing. You gotta love that.
That's not the problem. The problem is you lose all your power. So when you start eating your food.
Oh, there's a tire!
There you go. He's yours. Did you get hit by the tire?
Yep. Later, actually, got that. There we go. Alright, push select. Nope, I need more now. I love the keep away
Watch
stuff.
out. Oh, wow, it did hit him again.
Did you see that?
Yeah. Oh, God. There we go. Any more?
Nope.
Oh, shit, there was.
Alright, let's go.
Whoa, don't hit me in the head. Whoa, bleh. Oh, wow.
Ow.
There he is.
Wow, they play such keep away on this.
I know, right? There we go. Oh, don't hit me with him.
Alright, still need a lot more.
Take it. I'm going to get some food after this. So we'll show them the food store.
just carrying treasure. Alright, so let's
It's
go.
normal, we're trash men, don't worry about it.
Alright, so you go in here, and now it's the Rise and Shine Cafe. That's like the generic place. You can buy coffee, tea, hot cocoa, pancakes, or waffles. And now the price does matter, because it gives you different stats. And it's supposed to be like, oh, well, the waffles doesn't give you more. No, it really is situational. What you buy gives you different things. So by buying the hot cocoa, he's getting a refill of energy, his defense goes up, and his max power
Look at that.
is already maxed out. Alright?
Yep, but I'm only getting very little max power, so... So you actually need to buy one because your power went down. I'm doing this to get health. And I think I just need one more, maybe? There we go. I'm going to save it the rest.
Alright, so now it's my turn. I have to spend. It sucks, but you gotta do this. So he goes out, and now I come in, and she's like, oh, how can I help you? So, if I bought the coffee, for instance, that would give me... What's W? Explain this to people. Willpower. That would give me willpower, stamina, and max power. So that's good, but the hot cocoa gives you defense also. And defense is very important in this game. That's how much you can withstand the attack. So you want the D, and only the hot cocoa out of all these choices gives you D. And D is defense. You want the defense. Very important.
Yeah, Ramses wants the D.
This way you like, yes. So they eat the whole cup, by the way.
I know, it's wonderful. I mean, this is how it is in Japan, right?
I guess. I'm gonna buy some more of this.
That should have got your power back up, right? I wouldn't go any more than that. For now, we need to get you that book first.
Alright, so now we say nothing. Alright, yeah, we're not gonna end until we get the book. That'll be the goal here. I gotta get the book.
It's going to take a while, folks.
Yeah. So let's do some more fighting here.
I'll get the stupid...
There we go. Barf.
I'll let you... Oh, just beat the poop out of him. He walked into that trash can like a boss.
Could be more. Oh, there he is.
I missed. Or you can double tap to... There you go. I knocked both of them. I still got
You
hit.
hit yourself with the card.
Watch out for these deadly fists. See? Pow. Ah, we're getting you some good money
It's
now.
almost there.
And as you do go to different territories, get different zones, you do get more money.
Yeah, let's
faster.
go back and let's see what happens. Let's go this way. We have to do it anyway, right?
Oh, you want to start back in the original zone?
Yeah, why not? We have the jocks now. It's a different group. We didn't fight them.
Ouch. How much should that give us?
Oh.
I don't know. I think these guys are probably a little bit harder than the generic dudes. Oh, crap. Wrong person. Hitbox kind of wonky.
I never hit a guy with glasses, but in your case, I'll make an exception.
Wait a second. Alright, they gave 60 cents, so alright.
Nah, that's not so good.
Well, they're...
That's more than the 50 cents.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, these guys are honestly a little tougher. I thought he's going to get your butt over here.
He's playing defense, yeah.
Get over here, you can... That's it. Just beat him up. I was gonna say, move, I'll throw this at him.
There you go.
There you
Alright,
go.
so I still need another...
So I guess we go left and right, left and right.
Yeah. Alright, the generic dudes are back here.
Hi, oh, here, it threw it at me. Huh, take this sucker. Alright, let's see how much they get. 430, 450. Yeah, these guys do a little less, but they're a lot less dangerous.
Yeah, they don't get much.
Oh yeah, let's go back.
Oh, there's another.
Go back and fight the jocks, I guess.
Oh, more.
Well, maybe this is why, because you can just fight more of them. Oh shit. They want to hit you. Let's see what you got. Did you got... Ooh,
Almost there. Oh.
Still need to do...
I want more because we need food to heal ourselves before we leave.
Yeah, so we'll kill these guys, kill those guys.
And then we'll heal up and...
I love how these guys just walked into me like that. Alright, you got the money for it. But you're going to need more. Let's go right.
Oh, there they are.
Careful. Thank you for bringing me your money. So I guess in Japan, you earn money by rifling through other people's pockets.
Yes.
Go.
Alright, we'll beat up these guys, and then we're going to get some power-ups, and then I think we're going to call it a session. It's
It
like
takes
that.
a while, folks.
Yeah, this is a long game. We told you that.
I mean, it's simplistic, but I like the fact that it really is like, you know, Final Fantasy and the fact that you level up.
Yes, you're grinding. That's pretty much what this is right now. We're grinding on the overall there.
I'm surprised they didn't make an app out of this, in all honesty.
Yeah, I'm surprised too. It seems like it'd be a natural fit, you know? But they have made a lot of spiritual successors to this game. You know, there's a lot of River City games in the vein of this that carried on the legacy.
Yep. I'm afraid to use my punch when I'm near you, because I'll kill you. Here we go.
Alright, we each got one.
Triple punch ain't bad. Let's
Alright,
go ahead
now
and go.
let's finish up our session here.
Well,
Alright.
you want to do the book first?
Yeah,
and
let's
then-
get the book first, just to get that out of the way. Now, can you afford any more books? No, you
No.
have $8. So nothing for you. You go down to nothing.
Oh, sorry. I see it. B, they'll take
Yeah, I'm
it.
gonna get stone hands, because I use the hands more than the feet. The feet is good too, we'll get that later. I'm gonna get the stone hands too. I do punching more than the kicking.
Well, the reason I'm using the punching more than the kicking is because of the longer reach, which is better, but when you're fighting side by
Alright,
side...
start, I have to use it. I go to belongs. Alright, so now I have to go to... There we go. Ryan read the book. Acquired a technique called stone hands. Okay. Now let's go eat, and we're gonna call it a session. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I know. Such glorious, glorious fun, right, folks?
Alright, so he goes first.
And let's get some hot cocoa, folks. Hot cocoa. Best thing to get to start with, because I have a feeling that once we get the money flowing, we'll be able to get a lot more power-ups faster.
I will show you our stats before we leave here.
Yep. Drink the hot cocoa. I want to leave it right about here. There you
Alright,
go.
my turn. I'll get the hot cocoa too. Yes, I would. Ryan, drink the hot cocoa.
No,
Defense,
the thing is,
24.
the game is lying to you. We're not drinking, we're eating the hot
We're eating the whole cup. I'm done.
I love how he just grabs everything, saucer and all, and
just
the
shoves
waitress
it
is
in.
just like, oh, that's normal.
I might as well finish off the money. It doesn't matter at this point. Let's do it. There we go. Okay. Nope. Alright, so now, before we end it, push start Vespor. Now go to our status. Let's see how we did with all that. So here's the status now. Punch, kick, and weapon, we gotta find other ways to build up. There is a way to build that up. We
Oh,
gotta
you
get
got
other
a lot more stamina and power than I do for some reason.
That's weird. I don't know. I think my character might have different stats to start with. I don't know how that works. So, defense, 21 to 22. That's pretty even. Strength, we need to build that up. Willpower, we need to build it up, and there's ways to do that. We might get the coffee next time. That'll build up our willpower and strength. So maybe we'll get coffee. There's stamina.
You know what? I'm going to go back and drink a lot more, well,
Have
eat.
some coffee. There's willpower and strength right there.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Because you need willpower and strength. Strength is
Yeah.
important. Why don't you drink coffee? Let's show people. You one time drink coffee. Let's
Okay.
see what that does. Let's go back into. I have no money left, so I can't do anything. So let's just watch him drink it. Have a cup of coffee.
Coffee.
Just what you would like. Yes, thanks. Alright, so let's see what you get for that. Willpower went up, so there you go. And stamina went up. Max went up too. So now do another, yeah. And then what does T do? T is for willpower. If you want even more willpower, you drink T.
I don't know what the willpower is for. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, we're gonna have to look up what some of these stats actually do.
Let's try tea.
There you go,
Willpower,
4 willpower. That's pretty good.
Oh, that's it. Well, let's just go ahead here, because power is good. Also, I noticed that the max power sometimes goes up by 5.
Now you can buy 1 more drink, tea or coffee. You go for the coffee, you get more.
I'm gonna get coffee. Why not? Man, I probably gotta go pee soon.
I would hope so, Vespor. You've drank
I mean, I probably got... Yeah.
You're gonna have a lot of constipation getting those porcelain out of your...
There you go.
Alright, so go nothing, and now we're gonna look at our stats one more time, and then I think that's it for today. We're out of money, so that's it. So go to, I have to go... No. There we go. Alright, so push start, go to our stats, let's see if that helped you with your willpower. It did indeed. Wow, look at that. So much better.
And I caught up with you in...
Yes, so that worked. Whatever you did...
I just need to eat a lot more.
Right.
I just need to eat more, folks.
So we got what? So we have to fix our punch, kick, weapon, and throw. And we're going to need that for when we fight the harder bosses. But at least our strength... No, not our strength. Our defense... and our stamina max power is better, but we got to build up the rest. But this is just the first town, remember. You're limited on what you can do. But we're going to go to the sushi bar. That's where you can build up your other stats. We're going to go to the sushi bar, but you need more money for that. The sushi bar is where we go to get...
Hey, it's a heck of a lot more expensive.
Yes, but that's where you build up all your strength and the punching and the kicking and all that. So it's a lot of building up, folks. I don't know how else to sell this to you, but we're going to leave it at that. Yeah, Vespor, get back to the regular screen here.
So now we're going to see what password does.
So that is our password, everybody. UWJUQZ, A with an apostrophe. Because you have to remember, there were so many different possibilities with all the powering up. It required this many letters to exactly replicate what your stats said. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, yep.
So we're not going to write it down. We're just going to pause it.
You have to do it in as well.
Oh, yeah. We're just going to go and... and get back to you. Alright, so that's it for now. We're going to leave you all with this. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. It's going to be a long one. We're going to have a lot of more stuff to buy. Now, if you do the speed run, of course, you can get away without buying anything, really. We're not professional game players. We're lovers of all things retro, and we're going to have fun being this game the right way. And that means you're going to go on a long journey with us as we go all the way from the beginning of the school and take it to that villain, Slade, or Slick, or whatever his name is, and prove to him that you don't steal the girlfriend in this town. And we're going to have something to say about that. Right, Vespor?
I hope that our fans can actually appreciate the fact that we're going to go through here and we're probably going to be like One Punch Man by the time we get to them, because we're like, let's make sure everything's 99 by the time we get there.
We're not going to go that crazy, but we are going to make sure we're powerful enough to deal with everything. So that was River City Ransom episode 1. We're definitely going to have an episode 2 and probably a 3, 4, 5, and 6. Maybe 6 will be as much as we need at this rate. But either way, thank you for joining us, everybody. We hope you're enjoying it. Tell us your memories of River City Ransom. We can't be the only one that remembers playing this very weird, yet aged well game. This is actually a fun game because you realize what they were able to get out of the NES. I think it's really cool. They had this whole buying system, and they had this whole strategy to it, and you had to know what items to get to further your moves and to make you stronger. There was a little bit of strategy to it. But once you realize, oh, this does this, this does this, then you started to know, okay, I have to do this and focus on this, beat up this, go here. It's one of those type of games. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and of course,
ring that bell.
As we see you again here on Vespors Retro Reviews as we do our River City Ransom playthrough on the NES. And again, don't forget to join me on Ramsis Retro Longplays, where I do long plays exactly like this, except without Vespor, so I can actually get some things done for a change.
Well, I hate to tell you, but the people that are coming to watch you are just pity views. You know that, right?
Vespor, why must you say such things? All right,
because we all know they're here for me.
We'll see you all next time. Thanks for joining us. Join us again for River City Ransom episode 2, because there's going to be one. See you then. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.